Don't seek for changes every day. Rather, try to make changes. Good morning, dear students. Hope all are doing well. Welcome to our SS segment. Today, we are continuing with lesson 15 towards freedom. Here, in this segment, we are going to discuss about the immediate cause of First War of Indian Independence. Learning outcomes. At the end of the topic, students will be able to understand about the revolt of 1857 and its immediate cause, understand about main centers of revolt, understand about the role of freedom fighters in the revolt. Students, can you identify this person? Yes, it's Mangal Pandey, the spark of the first war of Indian independence. So Mangal Pandey is most notably remembered for standing up against the British rule and sparking the Indian Rebellion of 1857, which went on to inspire the struggle for independence in India, and he joined the British East India Company at the age of 18 as a soldier. He died on 18th August 1857, and in 1984 the Indian government issued a postage stamp to commemorate him. Revolt against the British. As you know, ever since the coming of the British people in different parts of India had been protesting against their unfair policies, and as a result of that, a major revolt broke out, and it was in 1857. It's known as the Great Revolt of 1857 or the Sepoy Mutiny. And what do you mean by Sepoy? An Indian soldier serving in the British Army. And mutiny means an open rebellion against authority, especially by soldiers. And Sepoy Mutiny was the first war of Indian independence. It was an important event in India's struggle for freedom. Now we'll discuss about the immediate cause of revolt. The revolt was started by the Indian soldiers serving in the British Army in India. In 1857, British introduced a new gun for the soldiers called the Enfield rifle. And a rumor spread that the grease used in the bullets was made from the fat of cows and pigs. So the soldiers had to bite open the greased cover of the cartridge with their mouth before loading it in the rifle. And this was against the religious sentiments of both Hindu and Muslim soldiers. They refused to use these rifles and revolted against the British. Now we'll see the important centers of the revolt. The revolt started at Meerut and soon spread to large parts of northern and central India. In this map, you can see the main centers of revolt. That is, it started from Meerut, then Delhi, Bareilly, Lucknow, Kanpur, Gwalior, Jhansi, Jabalpur, Barakpur, Kittur and Vellore. So these are the main centers of revolt. Farmers, craftsmen and other sections of the society joined the revolt. And Bahadur Shah Zafar, he was the leader of First War of Indian Independence. As the rebellion in India had started spreading in 1857, Bahadur Shah Zafar was accepted as the Indian emperor by the regiments. He was determined to win against the East India Company. And the revolt was led by Nana Sahib and Tandya Top at Kanpur, Rani Lakshmi Bai at Jhansi and Begum Hazrat Mahal at Awadh. Now we'll see the fact-wise. After defeating the mutinies, the British exiled. Exile means what? To force a person to leave his country for political reasons. So exiled Bahadur Shah Zafar to Burma. Now it's Myanmar. And he spent the last 5 years of his life in Rangoon. It's now called Yangon. You can see here in this map. With his death in 1862, 3 centuries of Mughal rule came to an end. Okay students, now we'll do the textbook and notebook work. So take your textbook and notebook. Take your textbook, page number 105. Read and answer. Exercise A. Tick the correct answers. Second question. The revolt of 1857 started at where? Meerut. Yes. Then fill in the blanks. Exercise B. Second question. Dash was the last Mughal emperor. Who was the last Mughal emperor? Bahadur Shah Zafar. Third question. The revolt was led by Dash at Awadh. Who led the revolt at Awadh? Begum Hasrat Mahal. Next, exercise C. Answer the questions. Notebook work. Question number 3. Which factor sparked the first war of independence? Answer is, a new rifle called the Enfield rifle had been introduced in India by British. A rumor spread that the grease used in the wrapper of the bullets was made from the fat of cows and pigs. Soldiers had to bite off the greased wrapper of the bullet before loading it in the rifle, and this was against the religious sentiments of both the Hindu and Muslim soldiers. They refused to use these rifles and revolted. So you have to do this in your notebook. And next question, exercise D, think and answer. That also you have to do in the notebook. Question is, the British called the events of 1857-58 a Sepoy mutiny. Do you think it was just a mutiny by some Sipais? Give reasons. No, it was not just a revolt by Sepoy or soldiers of the Indian army. The people of the country also participated in the revolt. Many rulers such as Rani Lakshmi Bai, Begum Hasrat Mahal, Nana Sahib, Bahadur Shah Zafar and the people belonging to various sections of the society came together to fight against the oppressive rule of the English East India Company. So you have to complete this all in your textbook and notebook and revise the topic very well. Read textbook thoroughly. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.